Hello. So this is our first material in English, so please excuse us if any mistakes. We are going to install a kick sensor for Model 3 2021 US batch, and we're gonna also install, so let me show you, we also gonna install auto-presenting door handles from Hansshow company. So our main installer will be Andrew today. So Andrew, please wave your hand. Andrew, wave your hand, please. Thank you. So what Andrew is doing right now, he is checking if all the harness is as on manual. He is dismantling all the carpeting inside, and we're gonna soon start our installation. So here is all the necessary equipment. So at the very beginning we can see that all those harnesses are connecting well. So we're gonna do a dry test. I mean, we will not make any installation yet, but we will connect all the harnesses and we will check and everything is fine. Then after we will know that everything is fitting and working well, then we will make all the harness routing. So we already made all the harnesses, and we are checking if everything is working. So as you can see, the kick sensor is fine, it's working. We're gonna make all the cable routing, and we will close all the carpeting, and we're gonna start installation of handles. So Andrew is playing as he likes it very much. Thanks, Andrew. So now we are starting with our installation of door handles. First of all, we will take off the door trim. So the door trim is kind of tricky in Tesla Model 3. So the first thing you need to remember that there is one screw behind this. So there is a screw. There is a screw. So you need to remove the screw. You need to remove the screw here, under the handle, and there is a screw also here. So we're gonna start with this first. When we pry all the clips, we need to move the window down, so it will not to make it out of our way to remove the trim. So we are just doing that. So the trim is removed. Now we need to disconnect all the harnesses, and the trim is ours. So now we are removing this part, just to get easy access to the harnesses. So in order to get to the handle, we need to remove the glass. So we moved two screws. I will show you later on, and then we are able to remove the glass. Of course, before we remove the glass, we also need to remove this gasket here. We need to be, of course, extremely cautious when we are doing those things. So normally, in order to remove the front glass, you need to remove those two bolts, which are here. So if you can show us. Okay, so those two screws we need to remove. One is here and one is there. After removing those two doors, we are removing this gasket here, and we are able to remove the glass. So yeah, we are going further. Okay, so now we removed external trim, panel, internal panel with the speaker. So we are able right now to remove. The handle. Also from the handle, later on you will see we need to remove the Hall sensor. So we're gonna do it very soon. So right now we are finishing that. We are taking off this plastic cover. To remove the handle, you need to remove 3 screws, which are keeping the handle into the door. So we managed to remove the handle. So now we will switch the hall sensor, whatever, to the Hansshow door handle. So this is what we're gonna do now. So according to the manual, we need to switch some parts, like this gasket here, which is not very easy to take off. So as you can see, the gasket is moving out slowly, one by one. So we did it. So it needs to go into here. As you remember, we removed this, and we changed this gasket we take it from the original handle. Then we are screwing in the hall sensor back to the place where it belongs. So we take it out from original handle, and now we are putting it into the Hansshow handle, which has some additional wires, as you can see. So hall sensor is on the place. Okay, so we just removed the original handle. We put Hansshow handle here. So if you can show. So right now it is not motorized yet because we didn't put all the harnesses. However, the handle is working somehow. So if you make it like that, you can hear the sound of the latch. So you can hear the sound of the latch. So it means that hall sensor is working properly and everything is fitting all right. I need to say that changing the handles in Model 3 comparing to Model S is more difficult from one way, from another way is much easier. So everything fits perfectly. So you don't need to maneuver the handle, back and forward 10,000 times. It just fits as it is. You don't need to make any adjustments. However, removing all the trim is kind of horrible. So halfway, I think I still prefer Model 3. So Model 3 seems to be much better than Model S. So if you can show Model S. Model S handle is kind of tricky. This one seems to be much better. It's a better engineering. So engineers didn't spend too much time to make our life more difficult. We followed our installation. So we are connecting right now all the system to 12 volt. This is how it should be done by the manual. So the handle here and the handle here is already changed to the Hansshow one. It's not motorized yet, but the hall sensor is working. So as you can see, we removed all the trim, all the glass. Okay, so right now we are going to change handle at front. So I will be switching hall sensor and of course the gasket to Hansshow. We follow the manual, so soon it should be done. So Andrew, if you can show inside of the car. Andrew is connecting everything to body controls. So all the wiring inside is done by Andrew. All the wiring and the handles outside is my job. So we are working as a team. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so we connect all the harnesses. Right now we are doing dry test, which means we are checking if those handles are working. So yeah. So as you can see, it's working automatically. So right now we know that everything is fine, and we're gonna move. We are going to route all the harnesses, that it will be invisible, of course, for the user. So maybe you can show it how it looks like right now. It's not very nice. Most probably you cannot drive with it, but we're gonna make it nice and clean. So just to let you know, this operation requires a lot of work. You need to remove all the glasses or the trim here, and you need to make a lot of routing. So take that into the consideration before buying those handles. It's kind of a difficult work. It's not easy. It takes at least 2 days for one person. Okay, so we already achieved another step. So both sides are working. Not both sides, but front and rear. As you can see, it's already working. Looks very nice. So now we're gonna finalize right rear, and everything will be finished. So if you can show it, we already routed all the all the harnesses from this side, so everything goes to the original places. The harness from rear to left goes to the channel below the passenger and the driver legs, I mean feet. So that's how it looks like inside of the rear door. It's a US edition, so produced in United States. You need to remember one thing, which is extremely important. Don't unscrew those things. You can put out this panel without unscrewing it, because if you unscrew it, you will ruin all the glass moving part. And then bring it back to life is not kind of easy. So please remember about that when you install by yourself. So now we will install the last handle on the rear, and then we will go back to inside. So we finished all the installation. So kick sensor and handles are working right now. So I can show you. And so now we are closing. Now we are opening. You can see that everything is right now back to factory setup. All the cables are routed. So on the other side everything works the same way. And the kick sensor. It's not working immediately, so it's not as you get used to the factory setup. So it requires 2 or 3 seconds to react. So sometimes it's annoying when you are doing this first time. You can be confused, but anyway, it's working. So it's working fine. Handles are working fine. It's very nice. It's a very nice setup. So especially the light makes extremely nice impression. So it's a lot of work. Don't forget about it. If you want to do it by yourself, take 2 days at least, or maybe even more, because it requires also a lot of attention. There are a lot of clips, a lot of internal carpeting to take off and everything. So it's really complicated. You need to take all the glass. It requires also a lot of attention and carefulness, because we broke one. So during the installation process, we broke one glass on the right rear. So at the end of the day, we didn't earn any money on that. But the most important thing is that we get the lesson and we can share those lessons with you. So thank you for watching. Please like us, subscribe us, and bye.